It was making a weird noise, so I wasn't sure what was happening. I did do some gig work last week, but I only worked one day, and then after that I was unable to work physically. I couldn't do it. So that money just went right into the checking and it got eaten up. We needed groceries, so I didn't have anything to stuff for last week. So maybe this week coming up, we'll see. Okay, we got one. Three. And two. And three. And one. And two. I've got a lot going on. My allergies are raging right now. The goldenrod is full force up here in the Northeast. And yeah, I'm really allergic to it. And it's awful. It not only makes me congested and in my chest and my nose, but it makes me so tired and such a sore throat. It's awful. You know, if anyone else has really bad allergies going on right now. Okay, so this one's going to get one. We're going to save this for the other challenge. So next week we will start on this challenge here. Spot, I should say. There we go. Okay. So first up we have, just want to make sure I'm in frame. We have this cute challenge by Angela Marie 888. And all these challenges you can find for free on Ko-fi. I will link everybody's shop down below in the description box. If you see something you like, go and grab it. Okay, last week I marked this by accident, but it got 7 and it needed 1 to finish. So there's the 1. And it should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it does. I'm going to switch it out. 5 ones over here. There we go. Thank you, Angela, for making this very cute challenge. I think it's absolutely adorable. Now I am going to get out the magic box. Here we are. And we're going to put you in there. All right. Let's see. So I can get another challenge out. And we can put something in there. Let's do this bumblebee one real quickly. This is from Budgets with Elma. And it's 1. I'm going to make each bee 6. I'm going to give them each a smile when they're done. How's that? Something different, right? Okay. So next up, we have another one by Angela Marie 888. And let's see. That doesn't even make sense. It doesn't. It had 3 from last week. No, it must have had 1 and it got 3. Okay. All right, Shirley, it's okay. So we're going to add 3 more dots. And this should have a total of 4, which it does. 2, 3, 4. It's got 2 more spots, and that will be finished next week. We're going to be starting on that one, so. Okay. have another one by Budgets with Elma. And it had 3 and it needs 2 to finish, and we have 2. Perfect. That is perfect. So this saved me a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's get a smaller one. There we go. Oh, you know what? I wanted to switch this out for the other 5 I have, so that I can play the other challenges. There we go. There we go. So another one finish. That's 2. Woohoo! 2 finishes challenges so far. Let's see. I think I'm going to grab something out of my cabinet here. Just bear with me. I have a stack of ties. A stack. When I say a stack, I mean a stack. I haven't printed any new ones out. I know other people have really cute ones right now, but let's try a different. Let's do this one from Spicy Budgeting. I just don't want to print out more when I have a whole stack to use. I wasn't able to use them because, yeah, I wasn't able to do any cash stuffing for a couple months. But this one is from Spicy Budgeting. It says, too hot to handle and too cheesy to care. Very cute. So we'll put that one in for next week. We'll start it. And next up, we have this challenge you can find on my Ko-fi, the Enchanted Owls Nest. And last week it got 1. And this week it got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see. Oh, that's enough to finish. 2, 4, and 5. Wonderful. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these. These bills are awful. I went to the bank this morning. I'm going to start asking for nicer bills. I think this one has 1 too many, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we'll be able to start with another one. Come on over, Magic Box. Love to see you. All right. Let's do another one of these. This comes in a bundle. Tiny bundle. So we're going to do another one. Start this one with $1. There we go. And let's see here. This week this challenge got 3. I already had 2, so we're going to finish this one as well. You can also find this one on my Ko-fi. Comes in a little savings bundle. So this one needs a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Alrighty. And let's pick out another one to go in here. Let's get this big stack. I didn't even grab them all. There's so many. Let's do this one by, this one is by the Cash Stuffing Realtor. It's a very cute birdhouse. I like it. So we're going to start this challenge off with 1. Okay. And I believe we have 1 more. And this one is from Budget with Carly, and last week it got 2. I just want to make sure I'm still in frame, guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one's going to save 10 when it's done. So it's already got 2, and this week it got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Okay, So now it has 7. Might be able to complete this one next week. We'll see. Okay, so that ends the tiny portion of my video. And now we are going to work on a new savings challenge bundle that I created. It is an 8.5 by 11 bundle. And I was trying to create something that was more long-term. I was trying to get myself excited. I have a really hard time with the long-term savings challenges. The tinies are great for me because they're quick wins, and I guess I get that dopamine. But yeah, so I created this, and it is kind of Halloween based or spooky season based, whatever you want to call it. And it's called the Budgeting Broomstick. There's the dashboard. I am going to be listing this on my Etsy. It's not up there yet, but by the time you see this, it will be. And it also comes with a savings tracker. It has all the different challenge names, and then you can put in here how much you've saved, and you could total it at the bottom. It's going to be different for everybody because you get to choose how much certain icons are worth, and there's some roll the dice in there, so it's going to be different for everybody. And I also made some IOMEs, so those were really in addition to that. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We'll leave the dashboard out. So here it is. It's called the Budgeting Broomstick. There we go. And it has 10 different challenges total. Okay. This one is called Broomy Zoomies. And if anyone has an animal, a cat or a dog, they both do it. They get the zoomies sometimes, and they're just bebopping all over the house like crazy, and it's quite funny. So that was the inspiration for this one. And the next one is, if you can't fly with the big girls, stay off the broom. And you get to allocate a certain denomination to each broom, which makes this challenge, I try to make these challenges very budget friendly for people because I need that for myself. So, I mean, you can make each one worth $1, each one worth $2, whatever you want. You can make it worth 20 if you want. It's totally up to your budget and what you want to do. And the next challenge is called Magical Moolah, and you will save $75 when this one is complete. And it's very simple to play. There is a top row of 6 die and one on the left. You roll 2 dice, and you assign each dice, this is the top row, this is the side row, and then you intersect and you come to an icon, and then you would go up here and see how much that icon is worth. The highest one is worth $4 on this page. The rest are 1, 2, and 3s, so very budget friendly. And this one is called Life Path Number. I am not sure if any of you are familiar. You might be. It's kind of a spiritual aspect to things. It's called the Life Path Number. And basically what that is you take your birthday. Okay, you would write it down. I have the directions in here of how to determine your number. And life path numbers are derived from numerology. They are single-digit numbers, 1 through 9, plus master numbers 11 and 22. They reveal core personality traits, life purpose, and potential challenges based on your birth date. They offer insights into your strengths, your weaknesses, and the lessons you're meant to learn in this lifetime. And I actually use my birthday as an example. So mine is December 1st, 1968. So you would take each individual number, like the 12 would be a 1 and a 2 added, and the 0 and the 1, the 2 digits would be added. So you add all those up singularly, okay? And then it equals out to 28. And then what you do is you do the same thing. Now you're going to take the 2 plus the 8, and that equals 10. And I still have a double-digit number, so if that happens to you, then you would do it again. So 1 plus 0 equals 1, obviously. So my life path number is 1. And then they have master numbers 11 or 12, where you don't reduce it any further. So my life path number, I'm number 1, and some of my traits would be leadership, independence, and ambition. So that's just a little fun twist to put on that, okay? Something fun, something different, something to keep it interesting, you know what I'm saying? So basically it's a life path, it's a path, and you're going to start here and you're going to follow it all the way down to here. And the different pictures are worth different amounts, and the cauldron is a roll and save. And the witch boots are $1. And then where it says life path number, so mine is 1. So I will be adding 1 when I land on this one, okay? Yours might be 22. Yours might be 6. Who knows? And if that's too much to save, you know, you don't have to save that amount. You can assign it whatever you want. But I just thought that was something fun and different to do. Okay, here's the instructions. And then we have Spooky Plinko. And you roll a die and you mark off the matching number in the first row, and then you just keep rolling. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would roll 6 times until you got to the bottom. And whatever last one you land on down here, underneath is a number, and that's the amount you would save. And again, it's very low denomination. You can laminate these if you wanted, so you can do it over and over. You can just, you know, put a marker on there or anything you have and just move down. And you can reuse it. You don't have to mark it all up is what I'm saying. So if I rolled a 5, I'd go there. The next number might be a 2, 1, 6. You know, see what I'm saying? So you don't even have to laminate it if you don't want to. I didn't laminate any of these. Okay, and this challenge is called Pointy Toes and Penny Goals. And basically, I have 5 pennies on here. And for 5 weeks, every week, I am going to take the change that is in my wallet, I'm going to add it up, and I'm going to write that number here. Okay? Very simple. I have a lot. So I might count this up off camera and then, you know, pause it and come back, because that's a lot to have to count through. So it's very simple. It's 5 weeks of saving up your change. It's very low denomination, and you're basically using your spare change. And this is, we're all saving here. And we have a crazy cat. And you can use this as a catch-all savings. If you have a couple dollars left and you don't want to play one of the games, and you can go to this page, and it's all ones. Okay, so we'll catch y'all there, and if, you know, I'm still going to play it, even if I don't use it. And this one's called 2 Cats and a Wish. And basically what you do on this one is I wrote 6 little boxes here for you. And on each one, you're going to write down something that you're wishing for, like a new pair of shoes, or, you know, breakfast at Tiffany's, whatever you want to save up for, and you're just going to write them in the boxes here, okay? So I have the instructions here. It says 2 black cats have found a perfect perch on a giant mushroom beneath a glowing moon. Each time you save, you're feeding one of your dreams, a little wish whispered under the moonlight. So again, you just write your 6 wishes or goals in each of the boxes, and then you're going to roll a 6-sided die. Whatever number you get, add to that wish box, 1 through 6. So basically, you're going to roll twice with a 6-sided die. Okay? You're going to write your goal down, and you're going to roll twice. And you can use a 20-sided die or a 12-sided die, whatever you want the second time. But for the first roll, you're going to roll and see I got a 5. Okay, so the next time I roll my dice, whatever that amount may be, whether I roll a 20-sided die or a 6-sided die again or a 4-sided die, that's the amount of money that I would add into this wish. Okay, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it. I just came up with some of these games. I was in a very creative mood. I get that way when I get holed up and I can't do much else physically. So this is my little go-to. This one is very simple. It's called Bat Bucks. And you can see all the different bats on here. And you're going to just assign a bat how much you want to save for each bat. So it could be $1, it could be $2, $10, whatever you want to save for each bat. Okay, very simple. And the last one here is called Witch's Brew. And we have the Eye of Newt. You would save $1. And basically the way this is going to work is there are 6 different items that you can add into the Witch's Brew. And you're going to roll a 6-sided die. And like I rolled a 4, so I would be adding a snake fang. So I would add $4. Okay. And then you can play this for as long as you want. But I just, for, you know, attainable goal, I put $50. So you can play this up to $50. You can play it up to $10. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. So I'm going to pause right here so I can count my change, and I will be right back. Okay, everyone. So I counted it up. Make sure I'm in frame. I counted it up and it came to a total of $4.13. And that's not just 1 week's worth of change. That was just what I found in my wallet today. So yeah, but next week it won't be as much, I'm sure. So let's find that. Pointy toes and penny goals. And the first week was $4.13. We saved. So there we go. All right. Okay, so let's see. There is 10 challenges on here. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to find my 10-sided die. I believe I have one. That's the 8. And if I can find it, guys. Now, here's the 10-sided die. I am going to roll that to see which challenge I'm going to play in here. Okay, so let's give it a roll. Actually, let's use this. We're going to play challenge number 2. All right, let's see what challenge number 2 is. I believe, yeah, it's this one right here. If you can't fly with the big girls, stay off the broom. And again, I have $20, or wait a minute. No, I have $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have $10 to put into this challenge this week. I think I am going to make each one of these brooms worth $2. Okay. So $2, and I'm going to cross off this one down here. Okay. And I'm going to add $2. And I'll bring this binder over. Okay. So we're down to 18. All right. Let's roll the dice again. And we got 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. I think I'll add $2 to this one. And we'll cross off 2 of the ones. All right. Let's roll it again. See where we're going next. Challenge number 4. All right, let's see here. Two, 3, and 4. Life path number. Woohoo, I like this one. This is my favorite one out of all of them that I made. Okay, so with this one, I think I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. See, we're going to go 4 spots. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's the cauldron, so it's going to be roll and save. Okay, so I'm going to take my 4-sided die, and I'm going to roll that one. And I got a 1. So this one is going to be $1. Okay? Hope that made sense. Okay, let's roll a 10-sided die once again to see what challenge we'll be playing next. Challenge number 10. So it's the last one. It's the Witch's Brew. There we go. All right, so this one, you're going to roll a 6-sided die. Okay, whichever one I get. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got 1. So we got Eye of Newt. So we're going to be adding $1. Okay. Challenge number 9. We'll do bat bucks. I'm going to make each bat worth $2. And we're going to cross off this one up here. And we're going to add 2. Let's see how many dollars we have left. We have $2 left, guys. That's it. All right, let's see. Challenge number 8. So 10. 9. And 8. Well, that's perfect. So we'll cross off 2 of these. That worked out good, then I don't have an IOU. All right. Come on now, get on there. So again, this is called Budgeting Broomstick, and you can find this on my Etsy shop, the Enchanted Owls Nest. And I saved a total of $10 that went into this savings challenge this week. And we kind of did it randomizer style, which I liked. I like doing it that way because some people just go through each page and they'll complete one or they'll skip all over. But I let the die, you know, decide where we're going. That was fun. Okay, guys. So thanks so much for being here. If you liked my content, please like, subscribe, throw me a comment, introduce yourself, and say hi. I look forward to talking to you in the comments. Until next week, take care, everyone. Bye.